Ladies and gentlemen, it's about time the two tech titans Microsoft and Mark Zuckerberg joined forces to introduce the AI Llama 2 to the world. It's called Llama 2, and this product has been re-released, and let me tell you one thing, a lot is happening beneath the surface. So let's see what's really happening. The latest developments in generative AI have captured the public's attention and illustrated what those working on these technologies have long suspected. This partnership, which combines modern technology with the quirky appeal of llamas, aims to change the way we think about both artificial intelligence and cuddly animals. I believe that an open approach is the right one for the development of today's AI models, especially those in the generative space where technology is rapidly advancing. Imagine a life where a llama is more than simply a cuddly buddy you could meet at a petting zoo. Instead, it is a clever, perceptive digital friend that truly understands and communicates with you. Llamas and artificial intelligence might seem like an unusual pairing at first, but they're known for their curiosity, playfulness, and unexpected intellect. When Microsoft's AI know-how is applied to these traits, the result is a digital friend that can converse, identify emotions, and learn your preferences. It's similar to having a llama companion that can assist you in navigating your hectic digital life. The AI Llama 2 is more than simply an anomaly. It improves the way people and computers communicate. This invention promises to bridge the gap between the virtual and real worlds in a touching and fascinating way. Whether you're looking for a virtual friend to speak with after a hard day or a digital companion to assist and manage your duties, this new innovation intends to revolutionize how humans interact with technology and the natural world. As a result of Microsoft's AI expertise and Zuckerberg's love for big ideas, the language model Llama 2 is now available for both research and commercial use, making it a potential competitor to OpenAI's ChatGPT and Google's Bard. The offering for free enhances its accessibility and usability in various domains, a force that can enable people to do amazing things, herald in a new era of economic and social opportunities, and provide people with new avenues for expression and interaction. But by making AI models available openly, they can benefit everyone. I repeat, everyone. Giving businesses, startups, entrepreneurs, and researchers access to tools developed at a scale that would be challenging to build themselves, backed by computing power they might not otherwise access, will open up a world of opportunities for them to experiment, innovate in exciting ways, and ultimately benefit from economically and socially. And if you ask me, I think this approach is on the safer side. Opening access to today's AI models means a generation of developers and researchers can stress test them, identifying and solving problems fast as a community. By seeing how these tools are used by others, our own teams can learn from them, improve those tools, and fix vulnerabilities. Meta has put exploratory research, open source, and collaboration with academic and industry partners at the heart of our AI efforts for over a decade. We've seen firsthand how innovation in the open can lead to technologies that benefit more people. Dozens of large language models have already been released and are driving progress by developers and researchers. They're being used by businesses as core ingredients for new generative AI-powered experiences. Trust me, I've been blown away by the huge demand for Llama 1 from researchers, with more than 100,000 requests for access to the large language model, and the amazing things they've achieved by building on top of it. As a part of the tech industry, they're now ready to open source the next version of Llama 2 and are making it available free of charge for research and commercial use. They include model weights and starting code for the pre-trained model and conversational fine-tuned versions too. As Satya Nadella announced on stage at Microsoft Inspire, we're taking our partnership to the next level with Microsoft as our preferred partner for Llama 2 and expanding their efforts in generative AI. Starting today, Llama 2 is available in the Azure AI Model Catalog, enabling developers like me and you to use Microsoft Azure to build with it and leverage their cloud-native tools for content filtering and safety features. It is also optimized to run locally on Windows, giving developers a seamless workflow as they bring generative AI experiences to customers across different platforms. Besides that, Llama 2 is available through Amazon Web Services, Hugging Face, and other providers too. On the brighter side, I think people and businesses have benefited from the long-standing partnership between Microsoft and Meta. Together, they have introduced an open ecosystem for interchangeable AI frameworks and co-authored research papers to advance the state of the art in AI. Adding more to it, they've also collaborated to scale the adoption of PyTorch, today's leading AI framework created by Meta and the AI community on Azure, and they are among the founding members of the PyTorch Foundation. Microsoft and Meta recently joined a cohort of supporters that endorsed the partnership on AI's framework for collective action in the creation and sharing of synthetic media. But in my opinion, their partnership extends outside of AI and into the metaverse too, to deliver immersive experiences for the future of work and play. With this extended relationship, Microsoft and Meta are now supporting an open strategy to provide businesses throughout the world more access to fundamental AI technology. Not just Microsoft and Meta support democratizing access to current AI models, they have a wide range of backers who support this strategy all over the world, including businesses that have provided early feedback and are eager to develop new products with Llama 2, cloud service providers who will offer Llama 2 to customers, research institutions working with them on the safe and responsible deployment of large generative models, and individuals from the tech, academic, and policy sectors who share their views on the advantages. However, the most exciting part for a tech freak like me is that their open source approach promotes transparency and access. They are aware that while AI has greatly advanced civilization, there are risks associated as well. The biggest names in technology are dedicated to growing ethically, and they are offering a variety of services to aid Llama 2 users in doing the same. The developer claimed in a recent interview that their improved models had undergone both internal and external red team safety testing. The team's goal was to provide negative cues that would make model modifying easier. In order to similarly discover performance gaps, they also hired outside parties to carry out external adversarial testing on the improved models. These techniques for fine-tuning safety are iterative. They will keep spending money on safety through benchmarking and fine-tuning, and they intend to produce updated fine-tuned models as a result of these efforts. On top of that, they outline the model's tuning and assessment procedures and point out its flaws. The transparency graphic, which is placed inside the study report, reveals the known difficulties and problems they have encountered, as well as information on the mitigation measures they've taken and those they plan to take in the future. Meanwhile, Meta has also created new initiatives to harness the insight and creativity of individuals, researchers, and developers around the world to get feedback on how the models are performing and how they might be improved. They have also launched a new partnership program for academic researchers that aims to deepen their understanding of the responsible development and sharing of large language models. Researchers may apply to join a community of practitioners to share learnings on this important topic, and the community will form a research agenda to pursue going forward. Moreover, they want to activate the community of innovators who aspire to use Llama to solve hard problems. In my view, launching a challenge to encourage a diverse set of public, non-profit, and for-profit entities to use Llama 2 to address environmental, education, and other important challenges is a very smart move to make at this point. The challenge rules will be available prior to the start of it. Throughout the company's history, they have experienced the benefits of an open-source approach when innovating in other areas of the business. The engineers developed and shared frameworks that are now industry standards, like React, a leading framework for making web and mobile applications, and PyTorch, which is now the leading framework for AI. These became commonly used infrastructure for the entire technology industry. They believe that openly sharing today's large language models will support the development of helpful and safer generative AI too. In the end, I really hope this works out as planned, and I'm looking forward eagerly to seeing what the world builds with Llama 2. After all, who wouldn't want a llama that's not only cute, but also brilliantly intelligent? I am just trying to be impartial and attempt to weigh the pros and cons of this development. So consider my statements to be an unbiased perspective. Remember to subscribe to Innovella for more blues from the world of technology. I have made another video on Engineer GPT. Are coders about to lose their jobs? Click on the video link popping up to find out.